So the first thing we're going to do is cut off a piece of thread, conductive thread. About 14 inches is usually good to work with. And then we're going to put it through a needle. If you're having trouble doing it, try wetting the edge of the needle of the thread. So now that we have it in there, we still have the other two pieces of thread hanging out from the other two snaps that we sewed on. So now it's time for the last snap, which is the input pin. So this is how we're going to do it. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through this hole in the snap. The idea is to go around every hole in the snap. And we're going to go through here and leave about 2.5 to 3 inches hanging out here. I'm going to put the needle there to hang on. And now I'm going to tie a triple knot. So 1, 2, make sure it's tight, 3. I'm going to keep this piece here for later, for when we do a loop around these holes with a conductive thread to keep the pin in place, the snap in place, and then tie it again. So make sure you always leave a little bit of thread here on the side so that it actually hangs onto the needle. So we're going to go through every hole here. So it helps to go from the felt up and through. It may be a little bit tough because of the glue. So there goes your first stitch. Make sure you pull. Then we're going to go again from the felt up through the snap. Make sure you don't pull this in. Right, then same for the third one. From the felt up through the hole in the snap. And then the last one. Once again, stick the needle in through the felt here to keep it in place. Try not to get tangled with your other thread that's hanging out here. So I'm going to pull to the side. And so remember how we left this piece hanging here? Now we're going to use it to tie a knot with the long piece of thread. So I'm going to triple knot it again. Two. And 3. Make sure it's tight. Then you take the scissors. And careful not to cut the knot. You cut the short piece of the thread. Leave the long one, cut the short. Done. Now you're going to use nail polish for this, but I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use glue. So I'm going to put a little bead of glue onto this knot to prevent this thread from unraveling. Normally you put nail polish. It works a little bit better. So now we have 3 snaps with thread attached to them, and we're ready to start attaching the new pixel ring.